Okay, so what we're going to talk about today and what we talked about last Thursday and Friday a little bit is we started to talking about how to graph systems, okay? That's where, remember on Friday we graphed 2 lines. On Thursday we graphed 1 line, but on Friday we started graphing 2 lines. And so if you have 2 or more equations, that's a system, okay? So if I ask you to graph 2 equations, it's a system. If I ask you to graph 3 equations, it's called a system. You are looking for an ordered pair that makes them both true at the same time. But on Friday, we found out that not everything has a solution, okay? So there are 3 types of things that you need to know, 3 types of solutions or systems that you will have. Okay, so you're going to have so let's move this up. So you might have, this is your Y, this is your X, this is your vertex. You might have 2 lines that intersect. This is the solution right here. Intersecting lines, so these are intersecting lines. They have exactly 1 solution. And we call them consistent and independent. So again, intersecting lines, exactly 1 solution. They're called consistent, independent. The next thing that you're going to have is you're going to have, and you guys can't see that. There we go. This is your y-axis. This is your x-axis. And through it is what we call the same line. Remember the other day we graphed it? We graphed 1 line and then we went over it and we're like, hey, this is the same line. So the same line has infinitely many solutions. And we call this consistent but dependent, because they're the same line, okay? So we have intersecting, and then we have the same line. So you guys, when you go to graph it, you're like, hey, this is the same line. That means they have infinitely many solutions. We graph, what was the last type that we graphed? Remember? You're like, no, I don't. What?
That's a parallel.
Parallel? Is that what you guys said? Yep, so there's going to be 2 parallel lines. You guys, that's truly what you're going to get. You're going to get 2 intersecting, you're going to get 1 line, or you're going to get 2 lines that never intersect. That's because they're parallel lines and they have no solution. Okay. So the nice thing is the first thing that we're going to graph It's already in slope-intercept form. You guys, this is why we've been practicing the do nows where we've been solving for y, because I knew that was going to come up. Okay, so when it's just y equals -2, that means you're going to go to y, you're going to go to -2 on the y. It means everything in y is going to be -2, and you're going to draw a line that goes through the y-axis at -2. And I'm going to write that. I'm going to say that line is y equals -2. Sometimes it helps using two different colors when you do this so you know which line is which. On Friday, we started graphing these. So where am I going to start? At 1. So y plus 1. So I'm going to start at 1. Now, what is my slope?
3.
My slope is 3. So I just want to write it. So my slope is 3 over 1. So that means I'm going to go up 3, right 1, or what's the other thing that I can do? Instead of going up 3, right 1, what could I do? What's the opposite of going up 3?
Down 3.
Down 3, and what's the opposite of going right 1?
Left 1.
Left 1. So from this point, we're going to either go up or down. So we're going to go up 3. 1, 2, 3 over 1. 1, 2, 3 over 1. One, 2, 3 over 1. And then let's go down. You guys, it's going to be a little off just because the graph, you can't really see the graph paper. 1, 2, 3 over 1. 1, 2, 3 over 1. 1, 2, 3 over 1. 1, 2, can't go any further, so now we're going to connect them. And you guys, you can use your ID badge or another piece of paper. And that's how your paper should look. So let's look at this. Does this look like intersecting lines, same line, or parallel lines? They're intersecting lines. So how many solutions do intersecting lines have? So I need to know, if they're intersecting lines, I need to know the solution. So the solution is the ordered pair where they intersect at. You guys remember, it's your x first and then your y. So it looks like it's -1. So I went over to -1 and I went down to -2. So that's my solution. That means if I plug -1 into that equation, I will get -2 in both of those. That's my answer. So these are intersecting lines. They have exactly one solution, and they are consistent and independent. Okay. What? Sorry. Oh, man. Okay. So, for